Today, lawyers made their opening statements in the trial against two former JEA executives accused of trying to make money off selling the utility. These are some courtroom sketches of Aaron Zahn and Ryan Wanamaker and their lawyers. Cameras are not allowed in the courtroom since this is a federal case. But in the last 20 minutes, Action News Jax questioned Zahn on his way out of court.
Hey, Ben.
Hi, Aaron. How you doing?
Doing all right. How are you doing?
Good.
How's your family?
Good. How about yours?
Doing all right.
How'd it go?
Aaron,
How'd it go today?
How do you think today went?
Do you feel positive about anything in there?
Hey, guys. Can you give my family some space? I know it's been a long 5 years. Would you mind just giving my family the privacy that it deserves? I really appreciate it.
Both former executives are being tried at the same time, but they have their own jury. They each do. Action News Jax Ben Becker is live outside the federal courthouse now. Ben, this was the first full day of testimony. You had a conversation with Zahn there, too.
Yeah, he didn't have a whole lot to say, but then again, we'll have another opportunity, I'm sure, down the line. You know, this has been going on for almost 2 years now when Zahn and Wanamaker were first indicted, and if today was any indication, the next 4 weeks should be very interesting. So let's take a look at today's highlights. This is day one, the opening statements we had today. First and foremost, the prosecutors said, Tyson Duva said it was a false narrative that Aaron Zahn created to create the sale of JEA, where he could have profited with tens of millions of dollars. Also, the defense said Aaron Zahn is really a visionary. His ideas were actually trying to help the utility, not hurt the utility. And then Ryan Wanamaker, who is the CFO, also on trial. Well, his attorney said he was doing his job, doing a good job. He was just doing what he was told by Aaron Zahn, and really nothing beyond that. Also, the Petway mic drop they talked about. Tom Petway, a former member of the board, started this whole thing, lit the match in 2017 when he said, hey, maybe we should explore a sale of JEA. And finally, former CEO Paul McElroy was on the stand. He defended JEA, painted a picture that they actually are in good financial health when he was there. And he will actually be on the stand again tomorrow. They didn't finish with him today because they got a late start. I'd like to welcome in at this time Action News Jax law and safety expert Dale Carson. All right, Dale. Your thoughts on what we saw today? It was a long day of testimony and also opening statements.
Right. Well, we just got started. You know, we were introduced to the jurors, and then the trial, the actual first opening statements by the government began with Tyson Duva, and then we heard the opening statements from all of the defendants.
How important is opening day? Could it be won or lost today?
Well, it can be. And this has become an interesting trial because what's happening is we're seeing film of actual meetings of the board of JEA, and there's testimony from people who were there, specifically the former CEO. I mean, it's a fascinating, those are admissible in court.
Something that came up today, former Mayor Lenny Curry, the prosecutor said it was obvious that Aaron Zahn was hired by the mayor's office to privatize JEA. Now, Curry's not accused of any wrongdoing, but it was interesting that came up.
Right. We're beginning to see the threads back to the real power in Jacksonville as to why this has happened if you follow the government's view of the case.
All right, Dale, thank you so much. So a lot more to go here, up to 4 weeks of testimony and deliberations. So we'll be here every step of the way. Reporting live from downtown, Ben Becker, Action News Jax.